Hey, Alexandra, happy Pride.
How are you, my friend?
I'm doing well. I'm even more fantastic because I get to see your face. Congratulations on being a Pride 50 honoree. How are you going to celebrate Pride this year?
I actually was going to say something quippy and cute, but here's what I'm doing. I'm making an enormous amount, probably too many, but an enormous amount of videos on all of my social media speaking to LGBTQIA allies and begging them to be louder and more vocal and more visual on all their social media. I'm trying to get our allies to create safer places for us.
Thinking a little bit about your own experience as an LGBTQ person, what words of wisdom or advice would you have for your younger self? What would Alexandra now tell Alexandra at 15?
I'm going to kill you. Well, that's such a good question. What would I tell me? What would I tell me? Well, first I'd say your hair is better than you think.
Oh,
That's the first thing I would say. I don't think I'd want to change anything. I think the only thing I would tell me at a younger age is that thing that you think is not a gift is the greatest gift you have.
oh my, take me to church over here. I'm going to start crying from that answer. That's so moving. I mean, to that point,
Is it?
yes, what would you tell other queer and trans young folks? I mean, right now we are in the middle of a historic torrent of anti trans bills across the country. What would you tell
Yes.
young trans folks and young queer folks? What advice would you have for them?
Well, I'll tell you what I tell them all the time, which is this whole idea that you have to be invited into the room or have a seat at the table or that people are creating space for you is garbage. It means nothing. Space is already yours. That room is already yours. And nobody creates a seat at that table. Don't go to that party anyway. It's probably boring. Space isn't owned by anybody. People don't have to walk in your shoes. It took you a long time to find this fit. So have people walk beside you, not for you. Everything already belongs to you. You don't need permission.
So beautifully said. Before the pandemic, you became one of the first trans people to headline a Broadway musical, Wicked, which you'll be returning to this fall. A lot of people see this as historic. How do you see it?
Hysterical. That's how I say
Hysterical, not
it.
historic.
Hysterical, not historic. I really can't believe it. So many trans people and queer folk have come before me and paved the way. I need to just do the work. So part of me is I literally can't believe that this is happening to me and that I'm in Oz. And then another part of me goes, Alex, do the work. Do the work so that you can create portals for other humans.
First night back out on Broadway, how do you think you're going to be feeling? What is it going to be like back in front of a live, breathing audience?
Oh, God, you're scaring them. Why are you doing this to me? What, my heart. First, I open the space machine and there's 3 humans looking at me, and now you're asking me this question. I have to keep telling my feet to go, like go, because it's been so long. I have this terrible, God, I hope this doesn't happen, because I've thought about it a million times, but I have this terrible feeling that I'm just going to stand there for about 5 minutes and look at them because I can't wait to see them. When I get in that pocket of gratitude for other humans, I tend to bury myself in it. So I need to remind myself, Alex, you're in a play. Say lines from the play.
I could totally understand that. Well, Alexandra, that covered all of the questions that we have for you. Congratulations again,
That
yes,
was
on
it.
being a Pride 50 honoree.
Thank you, friend.